What's up, gang? Case here with our CrossFit Metcon for Saturday, March 6th. We've got a 20-minute AMRAP today, 3 power cleans, 15 wall balls, and then a 200-meter run. On those power cleans today, our technique focus is I want you to pay attention to where the weight is in your feet in the setup as well as you pull. So when you set up for a power clean, that front first shoelace should be under the bar so that you still have a gap between your shin and the bar. And then as you pull yourself tight into this setup position, we don't want to be back in our heels already. We want to be more towards the front of our foot. And then as we start to pull and separate from the ground, we shift that weight into our heels, and that way we can keep that weight moving back towards our center of gravity. It helps us have the weight in a better position to jump, and it keeps it from getting out in front, which makes the lift quite a bit harder the more that barbell gets away from you. So focus point, starting with your feet more midfoot towards the front, and then shifting into the heels as we separate from the ground. That gets that bar moving back towards that center of gravity. Since these are heavier power cleans today, these do not need to be tap and go. So execute with catch, stand all the way up, drop it, reset your grip, make sure you're tight in the bottom, catch, and drop. Be smart on those today. Don't push yourself so heavy that you start catching out too wide in a starfish position where we're catching with elbows down and then having to muscle through to stand up. After that, we've got 15 wall balls. Because it's a longer workout today, be smart on how you split these wall balls up. You don't want to spike your heart rate too early, and you don't want to burn out those legs too early. So I'd recommend splitting your wall balls into 2, maybe 3 sets today to get through each round of 15. Squat is the most important part of this movement, so make sure your feet are in your best squat stance. Keep this ball up high by your chin. A lot of times when people come to the bottom, they let that ball fall. It might be a little more relaxed during the movement, but it's going to gas your muscles quite a bit quicker if you lose that good posture. So ball stays up high. Spend your time getting to a full depth squat or as deep as you can go with good technique. And then from there, think hips, then arms as we throw, and have a good breathing pattern. I like to breathe in at the top and then blow out as I catch. After that, you've got your 200-meter run. Because you're using shoulders on your cleans and on your wall balls today, and managing heart rate is going to be a big key in this warm-up. I want you to think about relaxing your shoulders while you run today. So no over-exaggerated arm motion. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Try to stay relaxed through those arms. Also, smaller steps will help with that. If you're striding out, that's going to make you have a bigger arm motion, which is going to make you use your shoulders more, and it's also going to restrict that breathing a little bit more. So relax shoulders as we run. You're looking at roughly 8 to 10 rounds on this workout today, so be sure to set a pace on those 200-meter runs that you feel like you could maintain for 20 minutes. So even though it's a shorter run, you don't want to treat it like a sprint. You want to not have a nice steady pace so that when you get back to that heavy power clean, you can step right up to that bar and pull that first rep. Good luck on today's workout, and we'll see you back on Monday for our first week of the CrossFit Open.